What up? What up? What up? Welcome to day 38 of Virtual English 2. Today we're going to continue our writing purposes sampler. We're going to sample the writing purpose of evaluate and judge. It's probably one of the more important ones that has come to fruition thanks to the 21st century. It is the high evaluation is one of the higher levels of Bloom. So it's one of the higher levels of thinking that you're going to have to do because you're assigning a value to something. And it's become so important because in this algorithmic world that we live in, where ratings help figure out what is the best and whatnot, often it is weighted more heavily if you have a written review along with it, and people take a lot of heed in a review. You can help out a business a lot if you write them a good review. You also hurt a business a lot if you write them a bad review. So that's why we have review. That's why we have about, because basically a review is an evaluation and a judgment you're passing on that business, product, etc. So that's the one that we're going to be interacting with today. According to Kelly Gallagher, to evaluate and judge, the writer focuses on the worth of a person, object, idea, or other phenomena. So you're assigning a worth to it, and then you are usually using specific criteria to assign that value as being seen as good or bad. So you have certain criteria you're following that assigns it whether it's good or is bad. So technically, I evaluate and judge you every time I grade something from y'all. So that's what it means to evaluate and judge. And like I said, especially with local businesses, if you leave them a good review, that helps them out a lot with the Googles and the Bings and the whatchamacallits, whatever is out there. So here's what I want you to do today. Your assignment for today is this right here. You are going to evaluate and judge with Amazon reviews. It's called Amazon reviews, but you're reviewing anything. So learning targets, I will compose a piece of writing that both evaluates and judges. I will focus on the worth of a person, object, idea, or other phenomena, and I will specify criteria to the thing in question being seen as good or bad. So attached to the assignment are a handful of Amazon reviews. They run from good 5-star reviews to bad 1-star reviews. What I want you to do is to read these reviews and use them to help you compose your own review. You may review anything. A movie? Sure. A book? Great. Your socks? Why not? The possibilities are endless. All I ask is that along with your 1 to 5-star rating, you provide a reasoning behind why you rated it that way. And it can be anything. Like I had kids last year doing my bald spot. I've had kids do North Korea and they rated it 1 star. So there's you have as many options to choose with that you want to go with. So you're writing reviews, a positive review and a negative review. You're doing it over 2 different products. I don't want you to do the same review over the same product. 2 different products, one that you're reviewing 5-star and then a different product that you're reviewing 1 star. But Mr. Davidson, how can we turn this into a 500-word essay thing? Good question. So you're actually getting 2 cracks here because I wouldn't want you to have 2 things for the 500-word essay. You're going to choose which. So if you choose evaluate and judge to be your essay prompt, you need to pick one of the reviews that you have done and flesh that out into the 500-word piece that you'll present to the class and submit for a more formal grade. Once again, if you don't want to do this one, you don't have to for the 500 words. You just need to do it right now just to sample, just to see what it would be like. Attached, as I mentioned, are a bunch of reviews that I am about to read with y'all. Kind of go over these reviews. So we have 5-star reviews, and then we have some mediocre, bad or worse reviews. So here's a 5-star review. This is kind of what your essay would look like if you were doing the essay. Despite a high positive recommendation from a friend, I resisted trying microfiber sheets since they are synthetic fiber. I feared microfiber sheets would be hot in the summer and cold in the winter. I was wrong. These sheets are what I have been looking for many years. In the past, I always purchased mid-level quality cotton sheets. The variety in texture and softness between different brands and fabric weaves left me constantly searching for that perfectly soft set. Furthermore, over the past decade or so, the transition of the textile industry from America and Europe to Asia has caused a steady and noticeable decline in the quality of cotton sheets. My last set of cotton sheets, which cost nearly $100 at a well-known bed and bath retailer, lasted just 3 months before I wore holes in the areas of the sheets directly underneath my body. The prices of these sheets led me to try them with low expectations, given the marketing that touted these cheap sheets as luxury products. I read the consumer advisories and know to ignore the ridiculous thread counts and other such claims on most sheets. Opening the package, I was surprised by the softness and seemingly construction of the set. After washing, always wash textiles before you wear them these days due to the filthy conditions in the factories. These sheets seem even softer. The deep pockets that fitted sheet swallow my pillow top mattress with seemingly enough room for another mattress. Over the past few months and several washings, the sheets still look brand new with no appreciable change except for the increasing softness. The sheets were cozy, warm this winter, though I don't think they'll keep me cool in the summer. In short, I've become a micro sheet fan, if there is such a thing. A combination of low price, decent quality, increasing softness justifies the price of these and other microfiber sheet sets are receiving. So this is even from a top 500 review. In fact, if you want to go on to Amazon and kind of see what different reviews are, like different high quality reviews that you can use as a mentor to kind of help you with this particular assignment, if they have this next name, that means that they are considered a top level reviewer. And also here's another one that decided to get a little bit more creative with their review. These sheets are super soft and very nice, and honestly, you can't beat the price. And I know if I went to the store today, I couldn't find any to beat these anyway. $30 and a good night's sleep. Yeah, I think these I might just keep. Fitted sheet pillowcase for you. Go ahead and treat yourself to some too. And if reading this review, I hope you enjoyed my rap. Now, BRB, I'm going to take a quick nap. That's right, I'm going to lay on my sheets, going to take some deep breath over some beats. If you are looking for me, you might just find me key by now, immediately. Your new sheets are on the way. Thank you. Have a nice day. Yeah, they wrote a poem. They like these sheets so much that they wrote a poem. There you go. And then even Mr. Norman one. Here's one that Mr. Norman wrote. Holy sheet, what a surprise. I gotta go get Mr. Norman for street. I'll be right back. I'm Mr. Norman. Mr. Norman, have a hard time finding sheets I like. They tend to be too rough for my delicate skin because my name's Mr. Norman. Doesn't matter what the third count is, not that I, Mr. Norman, ain't even sure what that means, and that's relevant to what Mr. Norman need. Anyway, I, Mr. Norman, tend to stick to soft flannel, but needed a thinner sheet for the summer. Mr. Norman tried some different brands, but there's always too rough for my skin, Mr. Norman's. And I, Mr. Norman, was about to go over the top and order a $250 set from Boyle and Branch, thinking that was what I, Norman, had to do. Fortunately, B&R didn't have the color that I, Mr. Norman, wanted. It was salmon at the price that you can't settle for anything other than what you want. But I, Mr. Norman, needed a pair of sheets. I, Mr. Norman, saw these and all the positive reviews and gave them a shot. Excellent. And for the price, fantastic. Really soft, no scratchy or rough feeling. These sheets do not require several washes to soften and have held up to washing. They seem like they might not last forever. And I, Mr. Norman, have noticed a slight run after several months that could turn into a tear. But at the price, I, Mr. Norman, feel like a shorter lifespan can be given. Lots of times, products that come highly recommended on Amazon are just what a bunch of this is the cheapest thing that a bunch of Walmart regulars like Mr. Davidson thought were great. But these sheets are perfect for me, Mr. and half the price of the cheapest ones that I, Mr. Norman, have ever tried yet. Now I gotta go back and teach you about the executive branch. Bye. Thank you, Mr. Norman, for reading your review. All right. Yeah, that man loves puns. So those are good reviews. Those are good reviews that you can go with, that you can use patterns. Here are some negative reviews that come in. No, the problem with a lot of the negative reviews is that they don't necessarily like use punctuation and whatnot, so they are not necessarily best mentors, but to show you kind of an idea of things that you can be nitpicky and kind of complain about, you could look at. I'm not going to read Alan D's. Alan D's does not have any punctuation in it, but he has a good he makes a good argument despite not following punctuation. But we'll listen to Carly, Miss Karen, talk about her sheets experience. Fitted is not fitted, 2 stars. If you like snugging sheets, I do, don't get these ones. The fitted sheet only fitted on the corners. The sides were not fitted at all. There's elastic on the sides, but it doesn't fit snugly against the mattress. They're just laid there like a limp noodle. Me of the ones that you see in many hotels rooms where the sides of the sheets are all loose, so when you sleep, the bed sheets get bunched up underneath you. I just put them on this morning and I haven't slept on the bed yet, so I'll update my review once I have done so. So far, it's not looking promising. I will probably return these. On the plus side, they are very soft. If that's all you care about, then these sheets will probably work great for you. Update! I slept on these sheets now 2 nights and confirmed that the fitted sheet does not stay put on the sides. You'll have to readjust every morning like a barbarian. But on the plus side, they are incredibly soft against your skin. I'll keep this set for that very reason, but not like how the fitted sheet did not fit well at all. Even though I had a very thick mattress, which these sheets were made for, supposedly, I will be returning the second set. I purchased them. Suck it, update! The cheapest return package for me was $35, and the company only refunds a maximum postage of $20. It's costing me $15 to return a set of sheets that were unsuitable due to design flaw. Not impressed. So, folks, and reviews. That's what you're doing. You're going to write me 1 good review, 1 bad review. You get 5 points if you do both of the reviews. They can be over different products or different. Yeah, they do need to be over different products. You can do anything, a movie, you can do a book, you can do my bald spot, you can do North Korea, you could do Air Jordans versus Chuck Taylors. It doesn't matter. They just need to be different products that you're reviewing. All right. If you want to turn this one to be your essay come next week, you need to pick only one of the reviews to flush out to a 500-word essay. So once again, I want you to write 1 positive review and 1 negative review. And that's it for today. That's evaluating and judging. Tomorrow, I'll be back with inform and explain. Bye-bye.